Welcome back to 500 Days, Strive to Survive. We are on day 62, and we just started the Signal Void tale from Tales from the Far Territory. So we are going to do Signal Void, and then we will move on to the next tale, Buried Echoes. Doing Signal Void requires us to go back to Mountain Town, Pleasant Valley, Forlorn Muskeg, and then some associated areas to repair transmitter towers. But before we do that, I want to hunt some big game in this region. Look at those wolves, thinking they own the place. I want to hunt some big game in this region so that I have food when I travel back to Lower Great Bear, and so that I can leave some food behind here for when I return at the end of Signal Void. So that's what we're going to start doing. Let's grab this. While we're up here, we may as well take a little look, see if we can spot any big game. Doesn't look like it, I just see a lot of wolves. So we're probably going to go out there first, and there's a crawl space there. Archie's crawl space, it's a cave. And there can be a bear there. And I don't know a lot of the region super well, but if we go in that general direction, there should also be a bear cave somewhere over there, and we're going to try to find that. So let's get started by looting this area first, because last time we only looted the main hangar. We'll also repair the radio transmitter here as part of Signal Void. Okay. That was only mildly nauseating. Let me just take a look real quick at what we have going here. Okay, some sticks, some coal. Some medicine, more than we need. Kind of lightweight. We got all this stuff. Oh yeah, we need to repair this. We found these last time. You know what? Let's take a minute to do that. I want to put them on. And let's put them on the inner layer, so they'll be somewhat protected. We're going to repair them a little bit more later on. Got a little bit of food. These cattails will hold us through for hunting. Now we have this. 0 weight. Can't drop it. And it'll be accessible through the quick menu. Move all that out. Okay. We'll drop some of this stuff at the main hangar. For now, let's repair this. We'll need this car battery. And then we'll need some scrap metal, some wires, and some fuses. And usually there's, maybe even always, there's enough of that stuff right here at the control tower. Typically right outside, to get all of that done. So that's what all this stuff is for. It's more than we need. So that scrap metal is apparently just the right shape. Alright, we pull these out. Now we have these perfect little tubes that go right there. And there we go. Perfect. Got some coils. The fuses make sense, the wires make sense, right? They're somewhat standard, I guess. Right, we're just gonna pop those in there. But the scrap metal, you gotta suspend your disbelief a little bit. So how these work is once you repair them, you can then, and this is now fully repaired, you can then flip this switch. And the next night after this switch is flipped, hey bud, the next night after this switch is flipped, you will get an aurora every time. Alright, let's close that. We don't really need to, but I like to. Okay, now let's start looting around here. We may have looted this building. I think we did. We didn't loot that shed over there. Let's just double check this. Oh, maybe we didn't. Okay. Yeah, alright. Let's loot this area. Don't need it. Another battery. We might drag that home eventually, because we'll need some of those. Yeah, alright. We can rip that up for leather. This just goes outside. Yep. Some more film over there. That's what I already have, right? Yeah, I don't need that. But I would love some more wool socks. Decent ski jacket. That would be quite good, but we're already set. Let's just, we'll bring that back to the main hangar and drop it there. Let's move some of these around, see if anything's under them. I don't think there's anything in these boxes. I don't think they're actually containers. So I think you can always just move them. But I saw that there was some disagreement about that on the subreddit. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know if you know. Let's finish this out. Okay, I'll tear it up for leather. Here's a radio. And let's go to the restroom. How much water do we have? We have plenty, but let's grab some more. Wow, that's a lot of water. We'll leave that all at the main hangar. And it looks like there's a bucket over here that we could probably... Oh, we actually can't cut it up with a hacksaw. Sometimes you can. Okay, nothing there. Sometimes there are things in these trash cans if you just take a look. Not going to need that scarf. Nothing else there. Nothing in here, and I think I already checked over here, right? Yeah. Okay. Now let's maybe check some of these cars in that little booth. The helicopter, and we'll check that shed. We'll see if we can find anything. Okay, no battery. Another fuse, we'll drop that. So, there are usually some fuses, wires, scrap metal, or batteries near those boxes. Sorry, I thought I heard footsteps, so I thought maybe there was a wolf nearby. So by those transmitter boxes, there are usually some replacement parts, but not all of them that you need. This one always has everything you need, but we will want to bring some stuff to the other transmitters, because they won't always have everything. Losing a little health. Not too worried about that right now. Okay. We'll check that little shed in a minute, because we're going to go that way. But first, let's check everything over here on our way to the main hangar. Drop some stuff off, and then we'll head out to the crawl space, so long as the weather holds up. I didn't realize you could even turn around that far. I wonder if I've been neglecting that. Almost never anything in the front of these. Okay. We'll have enough health. This isn't a big deal. We're losing health right now. As long as the weather holds up, the path to where we want to go is very straightforward, and it's not that far. Alright. Nah, I'm not going to take the shirt. I bet these function the same as filing cabinets, where each one has a chance of spawning certain things, like matches or coffee. There's so many in them that I think it's really worthwhile to check. The helicopters especially. Go under here. We'll check this. Scrap lead, that's for making bullets, which I don't care about, but may as well take it. We're going to drop everything soon anyway. And nothing in here. Alright. Nothing there. Take the simple tools. I don't think we have any here. Yeah, we have tons of stuff for continuing signal void. So we'll drag a bunch of that home. We don't want to take too much of it, because I don't want to have to... Oh, nice. Unload a ton of stuff from the travois just to reload it again. We'll take what we can take to make that next leg of the journey easier. Okay, nothing there. Yep, we can cut up that bucket. We're not going to, but we could. Alright, we already checked that stuff. Let's just get inside here, warm up a little, drop everything we need to drop, take everything we need to take. The weather might not be good enough to safely travel in this, but we'll see. Okay. We have a ton of scrap metal. Let's drop that all here. Oh, we just have we have one in the inventory. Okay. Let's drop some of this cloth. I don't think there's a pile of it already. I could have sworn I had stuff on this table, including a jerry can. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but I really thought I did. Let's take 3 because we need to do some repairs. We'll leave one of these leathers. Keep all that stuff. We don't need this. It's too heavy. I don't even really want to imply that I should take it by putting it near all that stuff, so I'm just going to drop it over here. Okay. We have that. We'll harvest it. What's that take? 5 minutes? Let's just do it now. Okay. We'll keep that. It's not much. These are all lightweight. These are basic tools. Okay, let's drop these fuses. And we'll drop them with the wires, too. We'll keep these. They're relatively lightweight, and this one's about to break. I like to have 2 with me, so once this one breaks, we'll have 2. Got a couple of torches. Maybe we'll take more. Let's drop this and this. Oh, we did have a simple tool right over here. Now we have quality. We may or may not take the simple tools home. We are going to come back out here after all. We'll probably take the quality tools, because I don't think I have one over at Mystery Lake. What else? I know we have tons of water. Let's just go over here and drop that. We'll take about 4. That'll be plenty. We can always make more. We'll take this little half liter down there, or whatever that is. It's not a whole liter. Okay, quarter liter. That's fine. I do want to take this stuff. I'll eat this soon. Actually, I'll just eat it now. I think it still uses the knife, even though I don't need to, so I should probably drop the knife and walk away and then eat it. Okay. I don't think we can cook with ruined food anymore. I'm just going to eat this because it's so heavy. I don't want to be lugging it around. We haven't been able to cook with ruined food for a while. Recipes, that is. But they recently confirmed that that's intended. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of clothes to drop, right? So let's go over here and drop this clothing. We're not trying to make this a permanent base. We're just putting everything we have here for the time being. What's the 1 kilo? Here it is. Okay. So it's a mess, but that's fine by me. Alright. And then we can leave some of this. I'll put it up here so it'll be easier to spot. Yeah, drop all that. And drop all these. Okay. What else? We have a lot of bandages. We don't need them all. We don't need this antiseptic because we have 2 old man's beard dressings. So let's drop this. It's heavier. Put this over here. Okay. And lastly, we have some sticks, some coal. Okay. And some books. Is that right? That looks right to me. Okay, we're pretty heavy now because our clothes are heavy, but 41 out of 45 is not bad. Sounds like the wind is picking up, though. Let's take a quick look at the situation. I might kill a wolf and cook it if that's my only option. But we'll see. Okay, it's still not terrible. I think I do want to stop and warm up. But there's a spot where we can do that on the way. And then maybe I'll make some teas over there, too. So there's a little trailer. It's kind of on the way. Where we can stop for a minute. And let's also see if there's anything over here. Stuff just phasing into existence. The bunker in this region is over there. We'll see that eventually. Good thing we came over here. We got some matches. That's worthwhile. 12 matches. Take this fuse. I don't need the spray paint. A lot of scrap metal. Okay, you know what? This is pretty heavy. We're going to drop this over at that trailer I was just mentioning. Because I don't want to be lugging it the whole time. It's over there. I know there are wolves out here somewhere, so I'm keeping this bow out. We can also check this plane. I don't think we've checked this yet. Okay. And we'll check the front as well, even though there's almost never anything in it. I think I've found a flare in one of these once, and I think that's literally it. I think I found a flare once. Looks like there's a rabbit over there. Must be a huge rabbit for me to see him from here. Okay, so the place where we want to go is basically just out there. But we got to be careful when it starts getting a little bit foggy out here. Alright. Not too much stuff over here. Let's check this out. Okay. And let's check behind here as well, and then we'll go inside and warm up a little. I don't know if there's ever anything in these, but there can be in other regions, so you may as well check. This river also leads where we're going, and there are cattails along it, so it could be worth taking the river up instead of taking the runway up. But both of them are going to lead roughly where we want to go. I really like this region. You can see really far. Oh, nice. Jerry can 2.77. You can see really far when it's clear out. When it's not clear out, you can't see much at all. Yeah, let's refill. And like I said before, I haven't explored this entire region. But if it is clear out, we should be able to see everything we need to see. I don't want that. I'll take it out, and I'll leave it here. And then on the way back, I'll bring it to the hangar with everything else. Yeah, I'll take a soda. That's great. Okay. So at the time of recording this video, by the way... Oh, what's this? Mission status unclear. Pilot activity appears routine and as predicted in my initial briefing. Business here at the field hardly registers as cover for any activity grander than mail delivery or solidarity in this god-forsaken place. Okay, that's strange. Business here at the field hardly registers as cover. But the mission status is unclear. Okay. So at the time of this recording, we currently have 149 subscribers. I'm so excited to eventually hit 150. I feel like it was just... Well, I don't feel like it was just yesterday. It's been a while. But I remember celebrating 10 subscribers, and that was awesome. And so I'm just so excited to eventually reach 150. That's so cool. And I really appreciate that you enjoy this content. I really appreciate that. I'm happy about that. And I look forward to continuing to make content like this and other stuff for you to enjoy. So thanks for your support. I really do appreciate it. Let's just pass a little bit of time to warm up. Okay, now let's drop what we have that we don't want to take. We'll leave this for now. And that. Just going to put it all in a pile. And we'll leave one of these. That. I think we just picked up combat pants. We already have better ones. We might take them, though, because they're way lighter than these. So we might... I think we probably will still use those. Just not right now, because we need to repair them. They're also less waterproof, so it could be good to have deerskin, and deerskin also has higher durability. I'll think about it. Let me know if you have any opinions about that. Let's just drink this now. Just because it's heavy. Let's get rid of these cans from the dog food and peaches we opened earlier. Anything else to drop here? I don't think we picked up anything here. We did pick up a book, I think. That's fine. And we'll drop all this. Okay, looking pretty good. Okay, let's see how we're doing outside. Okay, it's pretty rough, but it's not that cold anymore. So I think I am going to take this route down to the island and check out the island cottage. There's an island out here called Drift Island. And I might check out Archie's crawl space as well. That might be a little dangerous given this weather. I might not be able to see the bear too well. But we'll see. We'll see. I might go to Archie's crawl space first, because it's kind of in front of me. Weird, his animation froze there. Weird that he's not... He just doesn't seem that interested in me. I guess I don't smell, so... But still, it seemed like I was pretty close to him. We're going to go out here, the runway is going to end, and we're going to hit a big lake, and then there's an island dead in front of us, which we'll eventually see. And first, I think we'll check the cave and see if it appears to be an active bear cave. If it is, that'd be really great. If it's not, well, too bad. And we'll have to search elsewhere for a bear. Also, since the wildlife reset, I don't really know where the bears are going to be, but I'm going to check spots where I suspect they might be. And we'll just see how it goes. We're going to keep going this way. This is straight from the runway. We don't want to get lost. We're going to go past a couple little islands, and then there'll be big open expanse, and then we'll get to Drift Island. There's a couple of cabins that people really like here. There's the Drift Island Cottage or cabin, and there's the Mindful cabin. I haven't spent any time at Mindful cabin, but I really do like the Drift Island one. Alright, let's hope we can find a bear, and let's hope that we find him before he finds us. That'd be really great. Okay, we're on Shoulder Lake now. I'm just going to keep going roughly straight. And hopefully we don't get lost. But I don't think we will. But we'll see. Might. Okay, it's starting to get a little cold. I'm hoping to find this cave soon. Just gonna keep heading straight. Okay. And we're freezing. Let's run a little bit. Okay, so now we're really just out in the middle of the lake. That's good. We have to cross a bunch of this before we get to the cave. If we hit a coastline, then depending on which side of the... If the coastline's to our right, then we went a little too far right. If it's to our left, we went a little too far left. If it's dead in front of us, then I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. This does seem a little bit long, though. I'm hoping we'll find that island soon. Trying to look at the corners of the screen. I want to stop and make a fire while I can. But I feel like we've got to be really close. Okay, well there's something. Let's see what that something is. Is this the beginning of the island? Or is this the coastline? Kind of hard to tell. Kind of hard to tell. Well, let's go up it. And we'll see. I think this might be the coastline, though. Yeah, I don't think this is the island. Especially because we shouldn't be able to get onto the island from this side. Or from the side I expect us to be on. So I think this is coast. And I think that means the island is probably to our left. But let's just look around a little bit. And we'll see. Also, if this is the coast, I think it's the coastline to the right. And it should eventually lead us to a fishing hut. Which would be a better place to start a fire than right here. I bet the island's right there. If this isn't it. This might just be it. I haven't been out here in a long time. Do I hear a waterfall? Yeah, this is coastline. Okay. So right over here then, there should be a fishing hut, and then that fishing hut should bring us to the back of the island. Okay, no problem. I think I know where we are now. I'll probably start a fire in the fishing hut, just because it'll be safe to do so. I don't really want to start a fire out here, because the wind might blow it out, and then I'm just out a bunch of coal. But I'll heat up in the fishing hut, and then we'll move on to get to the cottage on the island, and it's pretty easy to find. There can be some wolves on the island, though, so we have to be careful of that. There's also rabbits. I think sometimes there's deer. Yep, here's the fishing hut. And then that means Drift Island is like right there. It's right next to us. Guess we may as well take this. Oh, was that a double cattail? I also picked up a couple of the heads. I think just one, so I'll need to drop that at some point. Okay, let's start a fire here, just to warm up a little bit. I don't want to keep taking damage. Torch and a stick. 95% is fine by me. So I don't know if you can goat up Drift Island, but there are a couple of ways that you can easily walk up it. And there's one basically just past this fishing hut if we keep going the way we were going. So it'll be easy enough to get up there. Okay, let's put this out. And start some... Oh, I only took 2 coal with me? Okay. Thought I had more than that. So it feels like -7, but that's going to go up to, I don't know, 14 or something like that. That'll start healing too. And let's maybe drop some... I don't really want to use coffees because they're too valuable. Do we have other teas? Oh, we don't. Okay. So we don't have reishi. And we don't have rose hip. And we can't make them either. Interesting. Okay, let's drop these then, I guess. I don't want to use them, but if we have to, it's better than nothing. I would use this acorn coffee first, though. And let's place this down and see if we can make anything. Oh, we can make a potato. That'll also give us a heating up bonus, I think. And let's just jiggle these so they won't burn. Let's see if we can still do this. I doubt it. Yeah. Okay. Let's repair those socks a little bit more. 40 minutes? That should be fine. Okay, 100%. Let's eat this. And how much time we got left? An hour and 12. Make one more potato. We should be able to find the cabin even in the dark. I hope so. We'll see. Wait it out. Eat the potato. We'll drink some water too, so we're not tanking more damage. Take this. We'll also take a few more torches. But I want good ones. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's good enough. Let's also check these drawers that I almost forgot to loot the fishing hut. So let's do that now. Okay, tomato soup. Nice. And let's take a couple more. That'll do. One more. Okay. Oh, and it's nice and clear out, too. Perfect. Good. And this is Drift Island. We're going to go right up here. Perfect. Oh, looks like he's running. That might be because of our bearskin coat. It grants a chance for wolves to flee. The wolfskin coat does as well. I believe the bearskin coat has an increased chance. I don't think they stack with each other, but I could be wrong. Oh, we don't want to be out here when the Aurora hits, because then we don't have much defense against these Aurora animals. Let's saw this. I believe there's a few more saplings up here, but let's just take this one because it's in front of us. And let's get to... Wow, tail between the legs. Let's get to the cabin. And if my memory serves correct, the cabin should be right over here, over this ridge. Yeah, there's a ton of birch over there. We'll worry about that later. Got a deer carcass. and a snow shelter. I don't know. This one looks glitchy. I don't know. That's a fall through the world to your death kind of snow shelter, in my opinion. Grab some sticks. So a lot of people like this island a lot. I really like it. You're about to see the deal with the cabin. The cabin is a really cool location. I haven't been to Mindful Cabin, which people also really like, but this one's pretty cool. We'll see in just a second. Keep this going. We're going to wait out this aurora. Although we might travel a little bit. See if we can find anything. Oh yeah, I forgot about this little cavern. Cool little island. So this is another way up the island. You know, it's like a dock down here. See? And I believe that's the same side of the island as Archie's crawl space. Or I guess maybe this is Archie's crawl space? I don't know. But there's a cave nearby, right down past where we just were, where a bear can spawn, or at least that used to be the case. So that's where we're going to check tomorrow morning. Sounds like there's ptarmigan. But I don't see them. So there's a workbench out here. Ah, another thermos. Cool, and I like this one. Okay, we'll take that with us. So now that you can break these down and get these vice grips and make a new workbench, you'd probably want to bring that inside. But maybe not. Look at this. The Forsaken Airfield is so cool when there's the aurora and the whole strip is lit up like that. There's another cabin over there. I can't tell if it has a door or not. And then the Mindful Cabin is somewhere over there. Okay. Just want to see if there's anything down here. In the past, there's been unreachable loot, like down in the center of here. So I don't know if that was a mistake, or if they just like to do that to us. I'm just going to take a look and see if there's anything I can find. Okay. Huh. Weird. Okay. So here's the Drift Island Cottage. You got a great view of most of the region. Let's go in. No loading zone. No loading zone. Let's see what we have. Ruined rabbit. My experience, something like that is usually there. We're nice and warm in here. We have 3 chevrons up. Oh, and we have the Polaroid here. That's great. I'm also going to save by activating Safe House Customization and then deactivating it. Because this isn't a loaded interior, it didn't save when I came in. Great, Polaroid. Black Desolate Sublime, a memory Interesting that this is about memory. Okay. I don't remember what cave that was. Oh, there's a cougar all the way over there. That near us? Might be near us. I don't know. Let's see, we got a book. Anything else? We should probably start a fire. Just to keep this torch going. Keep the light going. Some matches right there, too. Let's get this going first. Throw a couple sticks in and grab another torch so we don't have to use what we have in our inventory. Okay. And let's add just a couple of sticks. Okay. We got some crackers. Great travel food. 600 calories, real lightweight. Let's see what else we got. We got those matches, 12 more, so we found 24 matches just this episode. Right early on I said I'm not that concerned about matches. So long as you keep moving, matches aren't usually that much of a problem. Then once you have the mag lens and you start cooking big game all at once. It's just a lot less of a problem. Let's see. Now, there's a way to stack carpets that put them at an angle. Let's see if I can show you. I haven't done it. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do it here, but you can stack things at an angle and then climb them. And so I bet you could climb up here if you did that. But I haven't tried to do that yet. Okay. Looks like this is basically it. So let's place this down. We'll make some more of these potatoes, since they're relatively heavy. Unless we have any recipes. I don't think we do. Okay, let's make some potatoes. And we will rip something up for reclaimed wood. Let's just throw these on. Okay. Put this out. And let's rip up this chair. Yeah, we'll use this hatchet. Take that, make the other potato. Okay. And let's break up this chair. Take that. How much water we got? We could make a little water. Let's make 1 liter. And let's add a couple of reclaimed wood. Probably do 2 liters. Okay. We're pretty tired. I don't think we have any skill books anymore. No, we don't. So let's harvest this. Now, under navigation, we now have this. Okay? And there are 2 tracking modes. One of them looks for the tails objectives, which right now we can't do that in this region. And the other looks for little secret caches that are buried in the snow. I forget which is which, honestly. If you put this away, you'll hear a little beep when you pick up a signal. But we're not going to travel around because I don't want to deal with Aurora animals. We can always do that next time when we come back here for the actual bunker itself. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what that's like. So we have 6 minutes here. And we have both of these. Yeah, I don't think they ever have anything in them. I think they're always empty. So we'll probably replace this one with this one. I just like this one more. And while we're here and waiting for stuff to cook, we may as well sharpen our tools. We're gonna get a long night's sleep and heal all that health that we lost. So that's not a problem. I think this will break the whetstone, but it might not. It did. Okay, and that's at 100%. Let's do this one once. Like I said, I like to have 2 whetstones, and now we do. Okay. Let's take that. Let's put on 1 more liter. Let's add 1 more reclaimed wood. Wonder if they... I don't see why it would change the hotkey. Yeah, so J goes here now. But I like when it goes here, because then I can access that stuff more quickly. Alright, how are we doing? 4 fire starting. It's going to take a long time to get to 5. But 5 is great, because you make fires twice as quickly. That's really great. We don't have any skill books. We can throw this away. I'm going to put this in a container so that it just deletes it. We're going to eat this potato. Yeah, we'll eat both of them. Probably cook that rabbit too if we have any time. So there's 1 kilo, so it should take about 20 minutes, I believe. So we'll do that. Okay. 8 minutes till melted. Anything else I want to do with this time? Is there anything I can craft? I can probably make, yep, prepared rose hips. Yeah, let's do both of them. Both of them? Yeah, let's do both of them. I think that's fine. And let's drop this. And I thought I got a tinder plug. Maybe I left it. 22 minutes. Let's see if we can cook this rabbit. Yeah, 21 minutes. Great. Let's just wait it out and eat it. And... okay, we just missed adding... let's do this. I should have made a couple of teas. Okay, so the cougar is out to the right. I don't think we really need to go out there, but the bear is, like, right over here-ish. So we're getting a little close to that cougar. Getting a little close. What cave is this? Huh. Alright, I don't know why I'm not remembering what cave that is. But, I mean, I don't know. Oh, I remember what it is. It's, the entrance to the zone is, like, over here, and then we go to down, and there was a cave right here, and then we went around that, and went, like, up here, and then found the airfield. Okay, I remember. So, let's just go to sleep. Let's eat a little bit more food. And, I guess we'll eat this. I don't think there are recipes for these, but if there are, then oops. We'll probably eat a few cattails. There's still plenty of cattails around here, so we'll eat some of these, just kind of fill up. We'll get a full night's sleep. We'll drink some water. And then in the morning, we'll look for some big game. Yeah, one more. Okay. Drink, and we'll go to sleep. Now, there's also Glimmer Fog in this region. I've been stuck in this cabin before for days of just blizzards and Glimmer Fog. So that is a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. Let's sleep for 10 hours. And hopefully the weather will be nice tomorrow. I hear ptarmigan. Maybe I'm just having ptarmigan nightmares. Okay, I mean, the weather doesn't look great, but it doesn't look like it's necessarily terrible. Let's see. I mean, it's not awesome. I wonder what startled those... what are they doing? I've never seen the ptarmigan do this. Well, alright, man. Okay. Can I shoot you? You're ptarmigan, right? Weird. Okay, so we got a wolf down there. Got a bunch of rabbits over here. Why is the music so ominous? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Yo, calm down. It's so intense. Oh my gosh. Let's go down here. I think this should get us to the bear cave, and hopefully there's a bear there. And if that's the case, do I have any sticks? Yeah, I kept a couple of sticks. We'll start a fire, and then we'll try to shoot him in the face. Okay. I also wonder if there's stuff in these barrels, if you break them down. I kind of bet there is. Alright. Now if we follow to the left out here, that should lead us right to the bear cave. If we don't find the bear before that. Yeah, looks like those wolves are hungry. We're walking right into the wind, so that's not great. It's very cold. It's minus 26. We're freezing almost immediately. Yeah, we're going into the wind here again, but I don't want to get too tight around this corner, because I don't want the bear to be right there and surprise us. Okay, keep going. As long as we can see this wall, we're not going to get hopelessly lost. The question is whether or not that'll remain the case while we manage to find a bear. We'll see. Okay, I think the cave's right over here. Could be wrong, could be right over there. There's a deer there, though. So, I mean, that could be good enough if we get a buck. That'd be alright by me. Oh, I forgot to leave my maple. Well, let's check for the bear first. The bear's just easier to hunt because he comes at you. You know? Take all this. I wish there were more wildlife interactions than just wolves and deer. And wolves running away from bear, right? I wish bear and cougar interacted, bear and deer interacted. But I don't think they do. I mean, maybe deer run from bear, but bear never kill deer. Okay, so here's the cave. I have a suspicion that it's not going to be an active bear cave on this run. I haven't seen any signs of a bear. So, but hey, we'll see. He might be right in there. If he's not, we'll kill that buck, or at least we'll try. Yeah, this is Archie's crawl space. Being careful, because there's a space right back here where the bear could be. No. Okay. Well, let's warm up a little bit. We will map this. And then we will go out there and try to get that deer. Yeah, I don't care about that. But also, I don't want to get got by a bear. I'm going to go up here, and I think this spot is safe from the bear. Okay, let's... I don't think there's a bear, though. Okay. Yeah, see, we're getting kind of close. Right, and what's going on? Hypothermia risk? Yeah, always. Okay. And we got one coal, so that's great. Let's see if we can't get that buck. So this is another reason why this cabin is pretty good. Because even in a blizzard, it's very easy to find this cave. And you can wait out cabin fever in this cave. One of the reasons why I like Drift Island so much. Oh, there's the bear. You see him all the way back there? Here, if I go to the side, on the left-hand side, there he is. So I kind of want to try for the buck anyway, and then maybe light a fire and harvest the buck while the bear comes at me. I don't know. That might be a bad idea. The weather's also pretty terrible. I don't want to scare these does either, though, because they'll alert the buck. And they'll all run away. Good, I'm already freezing. Oh, come on, man. Cut it out. Alright, maybe I'll just go towards that bear. And see if we can get him near that plane. And maybe I can start a fire near the plane. Don't turn in the exact opposite direction. Don't just keep going back and forth, please. Okay. Well, that'll do it. Alright, let's see. Can I trigger that bear a little bit? I don't want to get lost out here. Can I get that bear to come at me? I don't know. Stop walking. Ah, okay. Stop walking. Oh, I jerked it to the left a little bit. Pinged right off the ice. Nope. Though that's gonna hurt my arrows, by the way. So I was a little too far, should have aimed higher. Probably too high. And too far to the right. I mean, I shot him. He'll bleed to death at some point, but that's going to take a while. That's a leg shot. Okay, the bear's what I want, though. I want to see, can I get in this plane or on it? I bet I can. I bet I can make a fire down here, right? Yeah, I bet I can. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, come on. I mean, that's okay. I'd rather it be... No, I see it. It's doable. Come on. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's light a fire with a torch. Come on. I know you can do it. Okay. Let's just use a book. I just want to get it done. I'm hoping that spot's protected. It's a little bit to the side, so maybe it's not. But at least not so bad right now, and the wind can do whatever the wind wants to do, so. Okay. Let's add a coal to it. Let's add a couple coal and hope it lasts. Okay. There's the bear. Let's warm up just a little bit. Okay. Good. 3. And maybe if I just do this... Let's enter the vehicle first. We should stay warm in here. Okay. Now we're a little bit warmer. Hopefully this won't put us on the fire. Oh, come on! Oh, that's terrible. Oh, just awful. Okay. I kind of still want to kill you, though. I don't know. I don't think I can. Here, come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. I can at least hide in the plane if I need to. Come on. I need him to aggro me, and he doesn't want to. I'm not confident in being able to run from him. Come on. Buddy. He just doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. Okay, but the bear is out here, so let me go back to the cave over here, because it'll be warm. And then we'll worry about him once this weather's a little bit better. I don't want to get lost in this. And I don't want to be running from him in a blizzard with no fire. And even if I do kill him, if I don't kill him near the cave, or somewhere else, then I'm not going to be able to quarter him in this weather. So, let's go back to the cave, maybe even go up to the cabin to get some sticks. We'll start here. And then we'll figure out our next move. But hey, we know the bear is here. I don't know if this is his cave, or if he spawns down there. But he's at least close enough, so we'll find him. And we'll get him. He hasn't escaped from us permanently. It would just be kind of foolish to hunt him this very moment. So we'll wait it out. Let's grab this birch. We'll drop it all in the cave. That's the risk of putting multiple coal onto your campfire. You want multiple coal because you want it to be as hot as possible. But then if the wind changes, now you're just out that much coal. Alright, I hope this is his cave, but I don't think it is. But if it is his cave, that'd be great, because I think there are a couple of spots that are safe from the bear. I think probably something up here is safe from the bear, like... Probably right... Can I get up here? Yeah, I might be able to. Maybe not. But I also think this is safe from the bear. Over here, where I went earlier. Oh yeah, and you can just go over here. Oh, you can't. You can't. It doesn't want to let me. Okay. We'll just go right up here. It's warm, and it's definitely safe on this little lip. Right? We can't just walk up it. Yeah, we can't just... Oh, well, I don't know. This might not be safe. Can I get over here? This is probably safe. I don't know. Let's go up here. This seems like the better bet. Okay. Alright, we got a hypothermia risk. It's cold, but we're warm in here. Let's see what else we can do while we pass some time. Warm up. Hopefully that storm will die down, and we can go get them. Okay, we have stuff to make fire. Just not especially hot fire. Could use more sticks. How are our meters doing? Alright. Not so bad, but I need more food. Of course, we have this stuff. Not too bad off. Let's eat this. And let's eat this. Slightly worse than the chips. And we'll eat some of these and we'll drink some water. Oh, but let's do A to Z, so that their position doesn't change. And these also have moderate vitamin C, so we're protecting ourselves from scurvy by eating this as well. Let's see. I don't want to repair those, but we probably should at some point. Could repair this, but nah, we don't need to quite yet. Okay. Well, I think that's about it. Maybe it's time. Let me put this right here. We can. I saw it. Oh, come on. There you go. Okay. I want to get a little bit higher up. Okay. I guess we'll just rest a little bit. Not much, because if that weather clears up, I want to go hunting. We'll rest a little. Yep. Oh. Sounds like it was perfect timing. Still sounds bad, but it sounds like it got less bad. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright. And I'm sure it's still really cold. Let's see. It is minus 14. Not great. I wonder if there's a cave over there or something that the bear spawns in. I feel like he's got to be around here somewhere. Okay, so that's Cougar Town. Don't want to go there. That's almost where we went earlier, actually, when I wasn't sure if we found the island. We started walking up that. So we were walking right into Cougar territory. Okay. I don't see the bear, and I don't really want these does. That buck is dead, so there's the bear. So I bet his cave is over there. I would still love to get him over to this plane, but it looks like I might be able to climb up on some of these rocks over here and hunt him from there. So usually what I like to do is have a fire. That way I can shoot him in the face, and then he runs at the fire. He stops at the fire. You shoot him in the face again. And then if he doesn't flee, he'll stand up and then charge you, and then you shoot him in the face again. That's an easy kill. Right? But without a fire, first of all, he could still get you. so I like to have an escape route. But without a fire, I really want an escape route. I don't want to have to dance him. I've done it before. It's dangerous, so I only do it if I absolutely have to. But if there's no fire, or even if there is a fire, you want to have maybe an inaccessible spot for him to pathfind to. Did the buck die right over here? Is that what I'm looking at? No, it's a human. Okay. I just didn't see him before. Let's take that. We'll harvest it. See, the bear can't get up here, so if he was closer, we could do this from here. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can follow... we can get him to follow us to some rocky overhangs. I'm going to take out a flare just in case. I guess I could just use a torch. But that uses a match, and I don't really want to do that. It looks like the buck is right over there. I think that's the buck's body over there. So we can also butcher that. So, ideally, we'll kill this bear. I bet his cave is right there. And then we'll pick up a bunch of sticks, butcher the deer too, and drag all of it back to the hangar. That's kind of the dream right now. I don't know if that's how it's going to play out. But that's the hope. At this much health, I don't think a bear attack will kill us either. But I think it could. So, I bet some of this is inaccessible. I bet we can kill him right over here. We might even have some wind protection, so long as he turns around at us. Because if you shoot him from an inaccessible spot, he'll just run away. So the goal is to run to an inaccessible spot after shooting him. Yeah. Can we get up here? This is like the least aggressive bear I've ever seen. Can I climb up here? Yeah, I can. And I bet I can go over here and get to somewhere inaccessible, right? Yeah, that's inaccessible. Okay. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Yo. 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 Come here. Come here. Come on. I want to get somewhere where he can get me. Where I can run away easily. Okay. I think it can get me here. Nope, ran off. I guess I was inaccessible from that spot. What if I come down here? But hey, if he goes back to that cave, that'd be great. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna have to start a fire and just hunt him on the ice. Oh, he's kind of going to the cave. That'd be really great. A little bit of a veer. Got a little bit of a veer to him. That's all right. I should have got him a little bit closer before I tried that. That's okay. Cattails just appearing from nowhere. Hey man, if you want to die right in front of the Drift Island cabbage... Cabbage? The Drift Island cabbage? If you want to die right in front of the Drift Island cottage, that's fine by me. Okay, he's no longer running. I'm gonna get a little bit closer and start a fire, and then get a little bit more aggressive with him. I think that's the plan. I'd love to haul him in there and quarter him in there. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at this. Okay. But I'm freezing right now. I don't really want to be freezing. Let's see if I can lure him to the cave. That'd be really great. Only one stone? Okay. Two stone. Not close enough. Come here. Come on. I'd love to get some wind protection or something. Because my fire just isn't going to be all that hot. Well, let's give it a go anyway. Oh, come on, buddy. Yeah, just hurry up. I'm gonna throw this flare at him and see if that'll get his attention. I assume it does. I mean, when you drop a torch or a flare or something, it scares off rabbits, so. Okay, please don't burn out. I really need you. Okay, so this should work. Let's see how this goes. Okay, well, he's just dead. Alright, so we need to warm up. Okay. This isn't the best. How cold am I? Feels like 0? Okay. Can I get a little warmer here, and I'll heat up some teas. We'll drink some water. Okay. Let's heat up. Let's make some tea. Did I leave my pot on the island? Okay, well, I guess I have to go back and get that. Is there a reason I can't cook this? What's happening here? Why is it... Okay, I'm totally locked out. This is just... I'm totally frozen. What is happening? What just happened? Whoa! Okay. What about this one? Oh boy. Just this, please. Oh no. Okay. Alright. You insist. So flabbergasted I didn't even eat all my coffees. Well, that was a new one. I have not seen that one before. Anything else? Okay. Just heating up a little bit. Take that. Take this. And let's put these in here. By the way, you can drop this one, right? You can drop this. And if it's close to the fire, it won't cool off. Okay, it's still... Still not quite warm enough to want to go mess with him. I don't have a lot of health. I think I'm just going to get him in the morning, frankly. I think it'd be... yeah, it's getting bad out. So I'm just going to go... I'm going to grab a bunch of torches. Then I'll harvest them for sticks. Basically turn reclaimed wood into sticks. I'm going to sleep in the cave, I guess. And then I'll harvest the bear in the morning. This is the one real bad part about Forsaken Airfield and the Far Territory in general. It's incredibly cold. I think the crawl space should be warm all through the night, though. That's a good one. Good. And I'll take one more. Okay, well, I guess I may as well take it. And let's grab this. I really want that bear right now, but it'd be foolish to try to go get him. Foolish for me, right? I don't know. If you know what to do and you got it and you feel comfortable, you do you. But I think with my health, that's a needless risk. Okay, well, regardless of what cave that bear spawns from, I think it's all the way down there where we saw him earlier. I don't think it's here. He's dead now, so we don't have to worry about him. He's not going to be interrupting us. Okay, 19 degrees. I think it's going to stay warm all night in here. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's put down our insulated bedroll. Sounds like it just got bad out, too, unless that's just the echo of the cave. Yeah, just another perfect timing. Okay, so it feels like 15. Okay, let's put this out. And let's see what we're at. We're at 11, 10. I mean, we might want to go upstairs, but let's sleep for an hour or two first and just see how it goes. Sleep for 2 hours. Just warm up right now. And if we have to go to the cabin, we'll go to the cabin. Okay, it's 5 degrees. It's 5 degrees. Let's pass a couple of hours and just see how much this will change. Now, we're stable. It's going down a little bit, but it's not going to drop another 9 degrees, I don't think. Okay, so let's eat some food. I'm dropping that. I don't want to ever accidentally drink that. Let's eat this. Then we'll eat some cattails. Then tomorrow we'll harvest a whole bear. We'll drag it back to the main hangar. Maybe we'll probably drag it in here and quarter it in here because that'll make it way lighter. And then we'll drag it back to the hangar. And maybe grab that buck on the way. So I think we could probably sleep for 10 hours, but I don't really want to risk it. Problem is that means we'll be recovering less health than I want to. Yeah, I don't really want to risk sleeping 10 hours while it's still just getting colder and colder. So we're going to sleep just a few hours at a time. I wish we had some birch tea. That'd be great. Hey, how we doing? Well, honestly, it's not that bad. Let's pass a little time and then sleep as much as we can. And then we'll harvest the bear during the warmest part of the day, which might not be very warm, but we'll do what we can. Okay, let's harvest some of these torches. Yeah, there's no easy way to get these to the top. Oh, well, there we go. That's the easy way to get them to the top. Let's harvest some of these, and then we'll sleep as much as we can. We might even sleep most of the day. And we'll want to harvest around like noon or 3 or something like that, assuming that the weather's okay. That's the problem. Forsaken Airfield is so cold, and there are so many blizzards. So we might just have to run out, get whatever meat we can, run back in, warm up. This might be a whole process. But that corpse isn't going to stay there forever. It's going to be a few days. Yeah, I mean, these are good durability torches, but we have many of them, so we may as well get some more sticks out of it. That's basically all we got. Okay, well, I don't really want to sleep 10 hours, so, oh, okay. What are we looking at? Okay, it's already warming up. I'd love to get more health back, but I just don't think that's really in the cards. So I'm going to eat some of this. I'm going to sleep a bit. We'll get some more health. What I meant was I want to get that 9th and 10th hour, because that'll get me more health than just sleeping however long I'm about to sleep. But then I think it's going to be too late in the day. So let's just do... I think the first 8 hours are all equivalent in terms of health regen. Although I think you get more fatigue regen the longer you rest too. I'm not sure if it's the same exact thing where it's only hours 9 and 10. Okay, please don't be a blizzard. Okay. We have Glimmer Fog. That's not the worst thing in the world for us right now. The question is what the temperature is like. That's going to be the biggest problem. So Glimmer Fog also activates your radio, and electronic equipment in general. I don't know if Glimmer Fog triggers Aurora animals. It probably does. I'm going to go ahead and steer clear of that. I don't think you can get burns or anything from it. At least I hope you can't get burns or anything from it, because I'm walking in it. -20. We're going to start a fire, but it's not going to do that much for us. We're going to do it. We're just going to have to tank some damage. Take these and we'll harvest them for sticks as well. Each stick is a degree. So many birds. Okay, bud. Well, hopefully we won't get a blizzard. Let's start a fire, and hopefully we won't get Aurora animals. I didn't like that little jiggle he just did. Yeah, just a stick. Okay. Put this out. Getting some frame rate droppage. Weird. Wow, that's all I have? Could have sworn I had more than that. Okay, and let's harvest these torches too and put those on there as well. At least these 4. We're still going to be cold, but hopefully we won't be very cold. And that'll be enough. I also should be crouching, so as to not attract predators. Okay. I don't think this increases temperature at all. But there are some books in the cabin. Let's see, does it? Yeah, it does. Just one. Oh, a couple degrees. Yeah, all right, 2 degrees. So we're at we're at exactly 0, really? I don't believe torches will... I don't believe that torches increase your temperature at all. But now we should be at 1 degree. So now we're warming up. Okay. Good. Let's go right here. Really? This is, Okay, this is the dividing line, I guess. Alright, let's just quarter them. It'll take 2 hours. The fire should last us 2 hours. We should be warming up the whole time. So we just barely pulled it off, I think. Okay, now we're cold. Oh, we're getting a blizzard. Okay. Let's drop the trebois. Okay. Grab this. Keep forgetting to grab those, or drop them rather. Okay. Alright. It is time to go. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up through that little dock, but I can just drop the travois nearby and go to the Mindful Cabin, because the Mindful Cabin's going to be warmer. I'm not going to have to worry about staying warm at night. I want my bow out. That way, if we get ambushed, I can get an arrow off real quick, because at this health, a wolf attack would probably kill me. Wolf attack would probably kill me. I also didn't go to the kit. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. That's due to the Glimmer Fog. Okay, so that little dock should be right over here, right? If not, it's right around the corner, but I think it's right here. Yeah, just around the corner. Yep, here we go. And I really doubt I can get the travois up here. I could just go around the island, but with the wind and the cold and my health, I don't want to do that. So what I'll do is I'll just leave the travois as close as I can get it. And then I will warm up, come out, grab something, go back. Oh, maybe I can. I don't know if you can go upstairs, though. No, you can't. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll take one of these. I also want that. That's good enough. Okay, I'll come back for the rest of it. But first, I need to stop losing health. I gotta. Can be a wolf out here, so gotta be a little careful. Okay. We should be nice and warm in here, and we're also fully rested, so the insomnia shouldn't be too big of a deal right now. Okay, let's drop this over here. Okay. Let's put it over here. Alright, let's put the guts over here. Oh, I don't have guts. Let's put these sticks then, these saplings right over here. Okay. Alright. Let's pass time just to warm up. Let's go back out and grab some more. Oh, did I drop? I want to drop this as well. Okay. Alright, we're just going to sprint. Want to do this as fast as possible, losing as little health as possible. Ow! What? That's ridiculous! Okay. Did I break any clothing? Jeez, man, that was... Okay. Maybe don't go as fast as possible. Maybe going as fast as possible and losing as little health as possible. Maybe they're just different things. I can't sprint. And I can't fire a weapon. How many wrists do I have sprained exactly? Okay. How many ankles did I break? 1. And how up these stairs can these wolves go? I mean, I don't love it. I'm a little worried about this guy. Wow, I'm a terrible shot. One more. Okay, and he fell right through the world. Perfect. He had a buddy, though. Oh, I could have just lit a torch. And I'm stuck on the travois. I'll butcher him later, or whatever. Come on, just let me up. Let me up. You're not gonna let me up. I don't love this. Okay. Okay, let's go. Note to future self, don't sprint down this little cave. Alright, we're good to go. I wonder where his friend went. Why would I give the wolf I just killed a friend in this narrative? Alright, I bet I can run up it. Any wolves up here for me? Little surprises? No, we're good. Okay. So long as we keep an eye out, so long as we keep our bars full, or not empty, then we're in the clear. Okay, let's drop all the guts right here. Okay. And let's drop the meat here. We're gonna have to harvest all this because this will decay in just a day or two. And I don't actually know if it decays on the same timer as the bear. Like, I don't know if it's already decaying, or if that just started when... I doubt it, because the item itself didn't actually exist until I harvested the bear, so... And no more sprinting here. Take my time. Okay. Weird that you don't have to crouch through that. But also, since you don't have to crouch through that, I bet animals could follow you down here from up there. It looks like they can't go up here. Or maybe they were just blocked by the travois. I don't actually know. Okay. And let's take 2 more. And the next time we'll take the last 2 and the travois, and we'll be good to go. And we can take the travois up and down the island, just not from here. We only went up here because of the bad weather conditions and how low our health is. So, when we're done actually harvesting this bear, we can then load up the travois, which will then be much lighter, whether or not we cook the meat. And then there are a couple of ways that we can just walk right off of the island, like the way we came from. Or there's another back entrance as well. So, getting this bear back home won't be a problem. Assuming the weather's good. But I'm going to wait until the weather is at least half decent before I attempt that. Okay. And one more trip. We could actually do it right now. Let's just pass a little time. Because that didn't quite take half of our meter. We still gotta get that buck, too. But that might be decayed. If we can leave tomorrow, then we can probably get the buck. And then after that, we'll have plenty of meat from this bear and from, hopefully, the buck. maybe we'll grab this wolf too, but I don't think so. They don't have a lot of meat, and we have a lot of wolf furs, or hides rather, over at camp office. So I don't think I'm going to bother with this wolf. But we'll have plenty of meat for our return trip, and to leave here for when we come back. Let's pick up the travois, and we're good to go. And then we'll probably need to harvest some sticks and stuff to start a fire. We might be able to get a little bit more reclaimed wood in the house. I know there's like some bookshelves and stuff, but I don't really want to... What do you want, buddy? Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, I thought he was coming for me, and I didn't know from where. But it sounds like that rabbit is very close. So I want to have this torch out just in case. Where is it? I think he's right on the other side. Right there. Okay, well... Oh, and the torch went out. I was gonna say, oh, well, I'll use it to start the stove, start a fire. So I don't really want to harvest the bookshelves. Oh, can I harvest these, though? I sure can. They take 39 minutes. And I think there's plenty of them, right? There's some metal barrels. Okay, there's some wooden barrels, and there's some down there, too. So we can use that to start a fire, but it's going to be cold while we harvest them. I don't really want to harvest these shelves or these tables, because I don't know, I just kind of want to keep them. But I'll probably harvest some of them. Probably harvest this stool. Let's take a couple books. Okay. So... I'm going to leave it there. Next time we're going to go around the island, collect some firewood, collect some sticks. We're going to harvest all of these before they decay. These too. And that wolf is having a field day. And then we will probably cook all this up. You know, I don't know. We'll see depending on how the fire goes. And then we will haul it back to the main hangar and hopefully grab that buck on the way. So, thanks for joining me today. Before you leave, please leave a like and a comment. It really helps grow the channel. We're about to hit 150 subscribers. I'm really excited for that, and I hope it happens soon. So please leave a like and a comment if you can. And if you are interested in more of this series or some other stuff, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications. Until next time, good luck out there, and strive to survive. Bye-bye.